Hey guys, welcome back to episode 10 of Sky Factory 2.5. As soon as it lets me sleep here, we will get started. So I let the game run for several hours and got a lot of stuff done otherwise. But let me, I guess, take a tour around here and show you what all I've been doing. Starting with, I guess we'll start here in the middle. So I redid our water source thing here, so it takes up a little bit less space. Hung up our bacon and our donut, just so I wouldn't accidentally eat them. Let's move over here to the farm. So let's see, this farm hasn't changed, still the same. My axe ended up with Silk Touch on it, and it was made of bone, and when it got Silk Touch, it turned the mining speed down to 0, so I couldn't even use it for anything. So I went ahead and upgraded it to iron, and I made a mattock, because that's one of our achievements in the book, is to make a mattock. So I went ahead and made one of those, got rid of the shovel. I will be using this primarily until we get some good modifiers on our mattock. But anyway, oh, I also upgraded the sword and the pickaxe to iron. I rarely use a pickaxe for anything, but the sword I use all the time. It's up to Grandmaster. It's got 2 ranks of lapis plus some spares that just randomly show up on it. 1 level of sharpness, smite, and bane of arthropods, and 1 level of repair. So it's doing pretty good right about now. I will eventually upgrade it further. I've been turning a lot of our zombie flesh into monster jerky, so we have backup food. Got a stack and a half of wheat over a stack of sugarcane, stack and a half of wheat seeds, just tons of food I'm not even going to use. And this shouldn't be in there. This is the mycelium seeds here. Oh well, I guess I'll leave it until I make witch water. Anyway, this farm hasn't changed. I did make this little area here. This is where our Minicio is going to be growing. I've only got 1 going at the moment. Most of the Minicio essences I'm getting from mob drops, so I'm not really worried about growing extras at the moment. I will get around to making more though. This stuff's all still the same. Let me go ahead and reset these. I don't even know why I keep putting them back down. They're just going to fill with water again. But on the random occasion that I want to make dirt, then I'd rather them be empty when I get to them. Let's go clockwise. Next area. Mob grinder over here. So, there's a couple of things. I changed up the face here. Let's go ahead and turn them down. As 0. There, good enough. I changed up the face here a little bit so that it's at the level where I can attack through it, and experience will come through the bottom, because this slot here is the top of a full block, so the empty slot that I left is the bottom of the next one. So experience will come through there. It will not go through the top half of a block for some reason. So it will never come through here, so it'll come out there. So it's like a little, what do you call it? Like a chute for the experience to come out of. A dispenser. Anyway, you'll notice the mobs, and even myself, I'm not touching the movement keys right now. I'm being moved backwards. That's because I installed a couple of fans in the back of the spawner over here. Let me clear this out real quick, and I will show you guys where they are. Couple of guys on this side. Collect the experience. And there's still a spider in there. I'm just going to open up the middle. There we go. Alright, so right back here, there's one on a slab there, and there's one on a slab there, and there's a lever between them on the back of this block here to keep them both on. And all they do is move all the entities and creatures and items from inside the box wherever they spawn to the front of the box, so I don't have to actually get inside here to pick up anything or chase down mobs. The only ones that are really a problem still are spiders, because whenever they get to the front of the box, they climb up and end up here on the roof. Oh, I'm going to have to redo this again. This one's a little bit of a hassle to fix. Alright, so full block there, and then I have a block to place this against. Take that one back out. Half there. Full on top. There and there. And torch. Alright. And that just keeps this little area lit in case something wants to spawn here, but I don't think they can. Anyway, so our drop chest. Grab these real quick. Here's our drop chest. I had to double up on it because it was getting full. These can go in our normal storage box. Hang up another set of those. Alright, so here's all our mob drops. I'll just give you guys a second to glance at that. And on the other side, there's this other chest. This is where I'm putting loot bags. But I decided to go ahead and open all of them. So here's all the loot that we got from the bags. Leather boots, 3 gold ingots, 2 redstones, 5 bricks, 2 leather, 2 ender pearls, 2 paper, 1 bone meal, 2 name tags, 2 raw rubber, a bottle of creosote oil, 1 wooden spike, 3 silicone, a brown mushroom, 3 cookies, a saddle, iron horse armor, a lead, some M-skin boots, a crescent hammer, 1 ferrous ingot, a boiled egg, 1 raw mutton, 7 limestone stones, 2 pulverized coal, and 5 skystone dust. So, now that you guys know where they came from, I was going to leave the bags in there, but I needed a couple of pieces of redstone out of one of them, so I decided to go ahead and just take them all out of the bags. And a lot of this I don't have really that much space for. I guess the armor pieces can all go somewhere else. I know the sticks don't go there. I've got spots for those. Silicone can be here. I've got a space for that. The horse armor can be melted down. I've got another lead in there already. Raw rubber. Essences. I need 36. I've got 28 right now. Skystone dust. And that's it for this box. Let me go and drop off some of the food items. Let's see, cookies, mutton, zombie meat, boiled egg, and I guess the mushroom, yeah. Anything else I missed? No. Alright. So after the mob farm, clockwise from there, this area here hasn't changed. I'll go ahead and put the wooden spike here with the rest of the wood. Creosote oil goes there with the treated wood planks. I made a few of those in case I want to make a water wheel or a windmill. I've already got the logs for it. The planks, I mean. This hasn't changed. I randomly move this crafting bench around, but it's usually ends up right back here again. This chest is the random Tinker's Tool parts that I'm using to make casts out of whenever I was upgrading these tools to iron. Alright, so over here, here's our sifter. with a foxglove in it. Fully charged. Let me go ahead and take this stuff out of here while I'm at it. I forgot I even had stuff in there. And all the ores are back on this side. I will make these into blocks later. Anyway, so I went ahead and got all 8 of the tier 1 solar panels and upgraded to a tier 2 solar panel. So that keeps her running all the time whenever I've got stuff in there. I left the game running with 5 stacks of cobblestone in here, so I could get a lot of these seared bricks to expand the smeltery with. So I've got 4 layers of that now. Totally full on lava. Speaking of lava, here's the cobblestone generator / lava producer. So this is totally full. It pretty much stays totally full. The cobblestone goes from the node into the chest, from the chest up into the crucible melts it down and makes lava, which goes out into this tank here. And I've got a stone barrel here that I'm using to make obsidian out of. So I just bring a bucket over here and grab lava, put it in there. There's a water source block above this that immediately turns the lava into obsidian, and then I just right click and it pops out. So that's my obsidian machine right there. I did have a pipe connected from this tank to there, but these nodes want to transfer like 8,000 lava at a time, and this barrel only holds 1,000, so it was actually just deleting 7,000 units of lava every time I made a piece of obsidian. So I had to take it back down and just do it all manually. I'll probably find a different pipe that'll work there. I think there's pressurized fluid ducts or something that works perfectly fine there. I guess I'll get to that later, but for now that's all I needed. Let's see, this is all the same. Back here, I moved the lava tank from that side over there, since I've got my sifter kind of occupying that space. I moved it back to this side and connected a tank to it. So anytime the lava gets used, it's automatically refilled out of this tank. And there's another 8,000 backed up in the node. So I've got like 12,000 lava here. And whenever this tank goes empty, or gets kind of low, it's missing a little bit right now. I'll take it off. I can just go put it right here. It connects to that pipe automatically, fills back up. Then I can just take it down and put it back over here. So it keeps this thing running non-stop anytime I need it. Otherwise, I think that's it. That's all the new stuff on this side. Over here, I went ahead and made a bookshelf for all of these Tinker's books and the World Domination book, just to save to save chest space in here. Anytime I get more books, I'll start throwing them in there. So our achievement book, let's go ahead through this real quick. Or actually, I'll save that until we finish the tour here. But I might as well drop off some items while I'm here. Oh, I forgot to drop off these. Do I want to put regular clay bricks in there? Might as well. They are technically ingots of a sort. Alright. Moving right along. So the cow farm. We had 8. 2 of them were totally useless. So I actually killed those 2. And then after being away from the game for a while, a whole lot more spawned. And I decided, you know what, I need to expand my ingot producing capabilities here. So I went ahead and made up a bunch of these casting tables, since I had like 3 stacks of seared bricks. I'm slowly getting the gold to make these casts with, but I'm using the obsidian from over there and some glass to make these open blocks tanks that you can actually connect the seared faucet to from the smeltery, and you can pour ingots straight out of these tanks. So I've got these all hooked up to item transfer nodes that all feed directly into this chest here. There's my zinc and void metal. Those do not have a use in the mod pack as far as I know. They do have Tinker's Tool parts, like void metal shovels, void metal, pickaxe heads and all that stuff, but there's no way to actually make them. If I hit R for the recipe, it doesn't say I can make these in any kind of tinker table. Only get them from loot bags, and I don't even know if that's possible. But yeah, see, even the void upgrade here, that's not even the right thing, never mind. So the void metal bucket, it says you can make it by having void metal in a fluid transposer with a bucket, and that's it. There's the void metal comes from nowhere. This is the only way to get it, apparently, is a fluid cow. And I tried putting this into Tinker's tables and stuff. Doesn't work. So I'm just leaving them in their own little tanks there if they ever get a use, or I find out what they're used for, or find a use for them. There's 8 buckets worth right there. Same for the zinc. Except the zinc doesn't even have Tinker's Tool parts in the mod pack. It just has a liquid type entry, a bucket, and a tank. That's it. There's no other use for it. Alright, so here's all of our cows. We've actually got one milk cow, which is the only one I think I haven't used yet. Firewater, I've got a tank for that right there. Molten silver is here. Witchery brew, resonant ender, liquid blue slime, fluid, the witchery spirit fluid is right there. Molten shiny metal, so I've got a platinum cow right there. I've got a tank for that over there in that corner. Pocophinium, iron, molten enderium. So I've got a resonant ender cow and a molten enderium cow, which are 2 separate materials. I've got one here and one there. This one is liquid ender pearls. This one is the actual liquid you can make ingots and tools and stuff out of. And then there's a primal mana cow right there. I've got a tank for that back here. There's also a concentrated cloud seed cow hiding somewhere, probably there in the back. But anyway, so I've got tanks set up for all of these. The ones on the bottom are the ones I can make ingots out of. Except this one. I ran out of space, so... If I find another metal ingot type producing cow, then it'll go here, and I'll move this one out of the way. But for now, I've got all 5 of these tanks ready to make ingots. I just have to move this around the cast, but I'll eventually make some more of those. If I get a gold cow, that'd be cool. And I'm still kind of short on copper. But anyway, so that's pretty much what I have done in the last day. Let's go put these up. Oh, I made a dolly also to move some chests around. Ender pearls. The rest of the stuff I'm just going to put back in there. Except the iron horse armor. That can be melted down. Go ahead and toss that in the smeltery real quick. And that will produce over 1,000 buckets of iron. Or 1,000 millibuckets, I mean. I think that's like 10 ingots in there. 10 ingots worth. I don't know the exact amount. And it's raining. Let's get some food real quick. Come on. Sometimes it takes a second to actually activate the raining food. If you watch my hunger bar, it should go up here in a second. Come on. Okay, maybe it's just being difficult right now. Maybe here in the middle of the map. Oh, sometimes it works, sometimes it... Ah, there it goes. Let me go ahead and... There we go. Alright, I think that's as full as it's going to get. It usually stops, like, if you're at a half hunger interval, it'll stop there. Otherwise, it'll go all the way full. Let's... Well, we can't sleep off the rain. Where's the sun? Over there. It's just still coming up. Ooh, compressed creeper. Let's go get this guy. I like these compressed mobs because they're tons of mobs in one. Good for experience on the weapons. And there's a few back here. Get all of our experience out of the box. Well, I actually needed that. Put the rest of that stuff away. Alright. Let's go ahead and hit up the achievement book now that I am done with the tour, and mark off the things that I did while I was not recording. Alright, so Field of Grass, done. Second layer, I've yet to do that one. Let me go ahead and make sure everything before this is checked off. Obsidian, done. Upgrade a Tinker's Tool with metal, yes. Upgrade Mob Farm to kill monsters automatically. This I need to get done fairly soon. Watering can, I actually did that. It is right there. Since I had the iron cow, that went fairly easily. I had no problem getting the iron for that. Minicio seed, I did make one of those. Make a matic, that's done. Start a food farm and a Minicio farm. Technically I have both now. Use a sprinkler to water a farm. I haven't made a sprinkler yet. So let's go back a step. So mob farm kill automatic. Alright. To do that, I'm going to use a grinder. Since that's usually my... Oh, there's a Draconic Evolution one. This is my standard one here. Is the Minefactory Reloaded, the MFR mob grinder. We need an Invar sword, machine frame. That's just tin, iron, and glass. A couple of books, I can make those. Some tin gears, gold and redstone for the coil, and plastic sheets, which I do not have yet. No, I don't. But I do have a rubber tree sapling that I can grow and get those. Oh, by the way, my armor totally broke except the chest plate. It's got 1 point of durability left on it, so it's sitting at 0 out of 32. As soon as that breaks, I will put on a new set of armor. I'm just waiting to see how long I can make it last. Let me check out this Draconic Evolution one. So we need Awakened Draconium Ingots. How about no? How do you even make these? It looks like I can't. Okay. Maybe there's not an actual crafting recipe for it. You have to do some kind of ritual or something for that. Or there's like a block interaction that it doesn't show in the NEI interface thing here. 3 diamond swords. I might have enough diamonds for that. No, I don't. Not even close. I've got 2. Thought I had a few more than that. Wyvern core. So more draconium ingots, a nether star, draconium cores. Okay, yeah, I'm nowhere near being able to make that. So we're going to go with this one. So the first thing I need is Invar, which I can make. That's just iron and nickel, or ferrous, which I think I have both of, technically. They are interchangeable as far as I know. Ferrous is right there. And I guess the nickel changes into ferrous. Yeah. I thought I had some nickel somewhere. Did I have a nickel cow? I thought I had something with nickel in it. Cloud seed, silver iron, ender stuff, witchery stuff, shiny metal, fire, water, and blue slime. No, I guess not. Huh. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. I'm probably thinking of the little ore bits. These are nickel here. Yeah, those are nickel. They turn into ferrous whenever you smelt them. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Alright, so that can be made. This is iron and tin. And some glass. So I need 3 tin gears. That's 12 tin. How much do I have? 15? Alright, so that's doable. The books can be made with patterns, paper, and string, or actually just paper and leather. Now that I have some leather, I've got 6 leather and I only really need 2. So that's doable. And the redstone is, the coil I mean, the reception coil, is a gold ingot and 2 redstone. So I've got everything I need. Yeah, I got the gold right there. Okay, I've got everything I need except the rubber for the plastic sheets. So let's go ahead and knock out some of those. Got 6 saplings here. Does this work on the rubber trees? Yeah, I guess it does. And I will use the Matic for this so I can get some experience on it. Oh, 277 already? That was pretty quick. I think I only need like 4 technically, but I'm gonna go ahead and get a few real quick, so later whenever I make some more MFR machinery I won't have to come back and do this again. Alright, that's good enough for now. I know I did already have some in the chest over here, but I needed a few more. 25, alright. I will make 24 so that it's an exact number on our fuel here. We would have 1 left over anyway. And while those are cooking up, let's go ahead and make our Invar. Well, let me take this down so it doesn't auto-export. Switch it for the faucet so I can control when it pours out. Alright, so Invar is 2 iron and 1 nickel, makes 3 ingots. So we're going to put all 3 of these in there. I only need 2 of them. Let me just go ahead and make sure. 2 to 1 makes 3. Yeah, okay. Some stuff like Manilian, it's 1 of each material to go into it, but it only makes 1 ingot whenever it's completed. So I just wanted to make sure it wasn't 3 to 1. It was actually 3 to 3. Alright, so that's done. Let's go ahead and craft our 2 books real quick. Make a couple pieces of paper, or do I have some? Didn't I just have paper? It's in the mob farm box, isn't it? I think I got it out of one of our loot bags. Who's this? This is a dead person. Might as well clear this out while I'm here. Almost level 47. Yeah, there's a couple paper in here. Go ahead and put these away. So these drying racks are actually a little faster than I remember them being. I don't know if they cranked up the speed on these or turned down the time that they take to actually work, but they seem to be going faster than I'm used to them going. Alright, so we need 6 paper. Technically we only need 4, but... Okay, looting did not affect that. If I get fortune on a tool, I think it will actually give me more than 1 seed back each time, like it was doing in the 2.4 version of the pack. But I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm waiting to get fortune on a tool before we do that. Okay, so there's our 2 books. I'm gonna go and take this armor out. Well, not that one. Let's take these out so I can be ready to put them on whenever my last armor piece breaks. Put that away. Alright, let's go pour our Invar. And then we will start making our 10 gears real quick. I did put a crafting table over here for a reason. I keep walking off because I'm not used to it being there. There we go, 3 10 gears. So 2 for this and 1 for the machine frame. So we need 4 iron and 4 glass. I made a stack of glass earlier. There we go. Navigate to the nearest crafting table. So I like having them everywhere. Alright, machine frame. Let's build the shape over here. So we need our reception coil, the sword, and the sheets, and we're done. Put that in the wrong spot. Alright, so that should do it. Let's go get our sheets. This takes a couple of rounds of smelting. And we will... I actually need a crafting table over there. Let's go ahead and make another one. And I like using the stations instead of the vanilla tables, because whenever you put items into them, they stay there. So you don't have to worry about... Let's see, that's the full block. So the crafting table is going to stand up 1 extra space. We'll go right there with it. And I will build the grinder right here. So when we put items in it and you close it, they stay in there, so you don't have to worry about things flying off into the world. Just checking on the zombie flesh there. Okay, I only need a few of these. The rest will go in a box somewhere. I guess right there is fine. Need to make 1 more space. Huh. I guess I'll take a torch out. And we'll just put a torch somewhere randomly. Where's a good not lit up spot? We pretty much have torches everywhere. Behind here? Why not? Like, there, good enough. Eat on the go. And grinder. Alright. Now then, let me get the dolly now that I think about it. And that's a liquid transfer node. I need to make some more item transfer nodes. At least one. Yeah, let me go ahead and make a couple. I'm always finding uses for them. Alright, so... 2... Wait, am I going to be short on... No, I'm not. Okay. Redstone is actually the one thing I run out of all the time. That and copper. One of these. And I'm going to grab a second one because I'm going to use it. And then I need to make a chest. Like so. And I need to go grab an ender pearl. Oh, something. Every now and then something inside there will die on its own and drop items. So I get some free items. It's usually like a bone or string or something. Every now and then there's like a zombie flesh in there. Alright, 1 pipe and the 2 redstone. There we go. And again, I'm out of space. Alright, you know what? I'm going to use this space here. So let's put that there. The grinder's going to go here. No, it needs to be out 1 space. I need to get rid of all this thing here. Yeah, the grinder needs to be out 1 block, so let's put that there, that there. This on the back of it. The chests are going to go there. And I guess I didn't need this pipe. I do, however, need to expand this platform a little bit. It's getting kind of cramped up here. Alright, I need to move the torch up a space. I'm not sure if that's going to interfere with the solar panel, which is what I'm going to put on top of there. Since I'm not using the sifter at the moment, I can move the solar panel. If you break this with a pickaxe, like it suggests in the tooltip at the top, it will lose the power that's stored inside of it. But if you use the crescent hammer, just shift right click, it keeps the power inside of it. See, it says charge there at the top? It will keep the power that it's accumulated, so you can move them around without worrying about losing all of it. Awesome, already working. Alright. Now, let's... I kind of want to check out speed upgrades. Oh, you know what I need to do? The node doesn't need to be right on the back of that, because this one inventory slot will get clogged up. So I actually do need another chest. Yoink! Look at that. There's conveniently one right here. I can't put that here though. Alright, you go over there for a second. You go back here for a second. You go next to that one. You go right there. Okay, so now that will be the main inventory, just in case it gets backed up. And then, oh, that was weird. It put it sideways in the thing there. We will use, oh, phone's going off. We'll use this space here. And there. Put these back. Alright. Now all that stuff ended up in boxes somewhere. Yep, right there. Take those out. Let's take down... Well, actually, I can just put them all on one side, I guess. Alright. No, that does not block the solar panel. That's good. 2, 3, 4, and 5. There. 1, 5. Gotta keep those running. Alright, I'll expand this platform later. Alright, so I guess that'll do it for this episode. That was the complete tour, and we got our mob farm upgraded. Bam. Oop, wrong button. And we're actually over 40 minutes. Wow, that was a quick 40 minutes. Anyway, till next episode, I will see you guys later. Have a good day.